Watch everyone, welcome back to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel, and I go by the name of Zeus, and for this shit game time I bring you Rastan on the AMSTRAD CPC 464. This was released back in 1987, I think, maybe 88, by Imagine Software, as you can see from the logo up there. Now Imagine I had a lot of respect for, who are a part of Ocean Software. Now a lot of games they brought out on the 16-bits and Commodore 664, Spectrum, the 8-bits, were pretty good. They did come out with some blinding games. I had a lot of respect for that company because a lot of their games, they did put effort into it, unlike US Gold, who just seemed to churn out any piece of shit, especially arcade conversions. But Imagine did some very good games. They brought the likes of Renegade, Target Renegade. Just for a couple of examples, go back even earlier, BC Bill, that was before Ocean bought them, and Rastan, as we know. I think Combat School came out by Ocean, it wasn't Imagine, and possibly Dragon Ninja 2. So they did a lot of good, very well known games, a very well published software company, and I had a lot of respect for them. But Rastan on the Amstrad, I've got to say, was not exactly impressive. It's got a very nice title screen there, as you can see, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it does have some very nice music. It's got some very nice title music of the famous Rastan score. But apart from that, nothing else can really be said about it. It's very sluggish. It's very jerky. But we'll talk about that as we get into it, and it's been on my mind whether to do a Let's Play or shit game time. I think it's really more of a shit game time. There are far more worse games than this on this system, but we're going to rate it anyway at the end on the shit-o-meter. We're going to have a little play of it now and see what the problems are and what I feel could have been better done with the game. So let's crack on with it. So here we go with, again, I don't know if you can hear that, but the famous Rastan music. Brilliant tune that is, absolutely brilliant, and an absolute classic in the arcade. Absolute classic. 1 to redefine keys, press 0 to start a game, or 1 to redefine keys. Well, I'll just stick with the joystick, so hopefully it will work. We shall see. 0 to start, press 0 to start a game. I just press 0. Oh, there we go. Right, here we go, and as you can see straight away, again, the famous Amstrad jerky. This is seriously slow. Look at that, it's awful. Now don't get me wrong, the characters are drawn quite nicely, they're colourful, nice flesh tone on Barbarian there. Boring backgrounds though, there's nothing at all. Nothing at all, it's just plain blue. Very slow. Just totally uninteresting borders, backgrounds. It's just so slow. Grab that, yes we can, we've got the axe. Again, no in-game music, there is sound effects, very limited. We've got a bit of background there, look, but the sky itself up above is just too blue, and the border at the bottom is blue as well, so it really makes it look empty. But the characters are drawn very nicely, well, as in nicely, they're well, yeah, they're drawn okay. As I said, Barbarian looks quite good, a bit blocky, but there you go, that's what you expect, but nice flesh sort of tone colour. But again, up and down as well, it's just so jerky. It looks like someone's flipped it into slow motion. Surely it could have been better than this. Why does he keep coming back? Is that a bug? Again, it's dum dum dum. That's the background scrolling. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like dum chunk 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 chunk. Horrible. Now, I'm gonna. The jumps are very big, so let's go for about there. Bloody hell. Oh God, died. And look at that, jerky, jerky, jerky. Right back at the start again. In all fairness, all the Rastan versions do that. If you don't get to a certain checkpoint, you just go right back to the bottom. But just basic sound effects. Now the Spectrum had, well, 1 to 8K version had in-game music. The Spectrum version had ginormous characters, very well drawn. It was very fast as well. It's just sometimes the backgrounds could hurt your eyes a little bit. The Commodore 64 version, blocky as usual, but again in-game music, and it played very well. Recorded a long play of that actually. I don't know, I haven't actually uploaded it on my channel yet, but by the time this has been uploaded for you to watch, it might be already up there. But I quite enjoyed that version, even though there's a few bugs. Spectrum version, as I said, very well drawn characters, very big, the biggest out of the lot, easily. Huge in fact. But this, I said Barbarian, the characters are drawn okay, but they're just so, look at that, clunk, 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 clunk. The animation's abysmal. And I know, I've said it before, Amstrad, there's no hiding the secret, it was terrible for scrolling. But surely this could have been done better, faster. There must be about 2 frames, 3 frames per second on some of these characters. Am I gonna... I can't even get past that. Oh! It's too slow, it's too slow. You need to stick a dynamite up your ass. So, controls are a little bit, oh yeah, you want that. Controls are a little bit slow to respond. So you press it and then it does it. It's not immediate. It's like a split-second delay. But again, those, as I said, apart from the bridge you're walking on, there's nothing. It's just blue. So it does deserve a place in the shit game time. I don't think I'm gonna rate it too high because it had a very nice loading screen. It's got good title screen music. But look at that, clunk, look, clunk, 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 chop, 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 chop. It's awful. It must be, I'm telling you, it must be about 2 frames per second in that. I'm going to jump straight into the water now, aren't I? Nope. Okay. Let's see if I can bloody... Yeah, okay. It's... go away. Where did you come from? How come you're suddenly appearing there? Are you going to jump on that rope? Are you going to get on that rope or not? Because I'm dying here. Get up on the bloody rope. How'd you get on the rope? I can't get on that rope. What's going on? And then these bats are coming on to say, you better hurry up. I'm trying, I can't get on the bloody rope. Hey, there we go. You can see, look at that ring. So, well, we can't anymore, but just keep your eye on the backgrounds that I'm walking on. Watch how they run. It's clunk, clunk, clunk all the way. It's terrible. So slow. They don't exactly look very convincing skeletons, to be honest with you. Now I've got a kind of shooting sword. Oh, this was such a classic in the arcade, it really was. I'm just trying to whack everything here, I don't know what. And that just emerged out of nowhere then. 3 lives left. I don't think I'm going to play this much longer. But do you see what I mean? I've said it time and time again. How much a game, how much more difference it makes when you have in-game music. It just sets the atmosphere. And when you haven't got any in-game music, it just feels so empty. Gotcha. See, that don't happen on any of the versions. They don't just appear right where you are and cause death on you. That's you know, it's that's a bit cruel. Well, oh, it's so slow. I do like the way they're drawn, though. I will say that. I won't say that's a bad thing. They are drawn very well. They're just animated very poorly. Again, no music. No sound effects. And even my dog's about to throw up because this game's that bad. And I know my dog all right because he's about to throw up. You want to go over there, do you? The game's that bad you want to throw up? Go on then, good boy. Right, just bear with me a second. I've got to let my dog out. Alright, I know what you want to do. Good boy. Good boy. Boy. Oh, bless his little heart. That's a well-trained dog. He let me know where he wanted to be sick. He took a look at this game and it was actually hurling because of it. That goes to show you how bad this version is compared to the others he's watched me play. So there you go. When it comes to a point where my dog's throwing up, then you know it's not a good game. But he's a very good boy for. He's very good. He's a very thoughtful dog. Put it that way. He knew where he wanted to go. He wasn't just going to do it on the carpet or on the floor. He was trying to get past all my leads. Bless him. But there we go. Oh well, first shit game time where my dog has actually thought it was so bad that he's thrown up. If he didn't do that on my Outrun shit game time, that would have been perfect because I don't think this is as bad as Outrun. If I had to pistol to my head and had to have a choice of playing this or Outrun, it'll be this. Outrun was a fucking joke on the Amstrad. I'm getting quite far now. Oh, up. There we go. Okay, Christ, these levels are long at the best of times, but when it's this slow, the levels are extra long. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh, whacked all. Oh, got a bit of shield there. That might help me. Look at it, clunk, clunk, clunk. That scenery. Get off. He just appeared out of nowhere, and I actually got to the next stage. Wow, I got to the next stage. All right, let's load it in and see how it goes. Typical multi-load game. Not very impressed with multi-load games, but there we go. What can you do? So just bear with me, and we'll start the next stage. So here we go with stage 2 of level 1, and had quite an eventful first level. What, the dog throwing up? Obviously not impressed with the game. What the hell? Jesus Christ, give me a break. I've only just started this level and you're all fucking on top of me already. That's ridiculous. Jesus. Oh, it's so slow. Look how jerky that is. That's terrible. That's terrible. Absolutely bloody awful. Not impressed at all. I said in stills this game looks pretty good, but once it moves, then the rest is history. Easily the least playable version I've ever played of Rastan. The Master System was a wonderful little version, that was. Wonderful little version. Slightly different layouts, but it was very playable and very enjoyable. Spectrum version 128, very fast, especially compared to this. Commodore 64 version blocky, good music, but still reasonable to play. This, very nice drawn characters, but that's the lot. That is the lot. That's all that's all you'll get in this version. And I can't, there we go, dead. You can't even grab the ropes properly. It's so slow and jerky. Straight back to level 1. I'm just whizzing past these guys because I tried to fight them just now. As you saw, I got my ass laid to me. So let's just keep progressing as far as we can. Now this has ended my Rastan saga uploads. I've produced long plays of virtually all the versions, including the first ever 128K Spectrum version long play. And this is to close my Rastan saga, and I couldn't do a long play of this for 2 reasons. Number one, you can see how slow it is. It would bore me stupid. No music, it's just dull, and the collision, not so much collision detection, which isn't good, but it's the response of the fire button. It seems to take forever. And it's not good at all. Oh, he almost took a swipe at me. Oh, get up there. And this version is the only version that doesn't even have an end sequence, not even a text, not even a game over or congratulations, where everyone else, every other version does, but this doesn't. All it's got is missed that, didn't I? Will you get up that rope, you knobhead? You gonna get up that rope or what? I can't get up the rope. Now I'm gonna have the fucking bats to deal with. It just loops back to level 1. So where's the incentive? And look at this, the ropes don't even move in this version. They're stagnant. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus, right at the bloody beginning. Oh, fuck off, you guys. Give me a break. So yeah, this didn't deserve a long play. This was rightfully so a shit game time. I said, when you're looking at the pictures, like if you took a still picture of this in a magazine, it looks okay. No doubt about it, but look at it. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Awful. You want some, do you? I'll fucking have you. There you go. Even though it took all my energy. Oh, that was a bit of luck. Got a full energy sheep there. It's just, look at that, it's just whack. Awful. Absolutely awful. Come on, get up there. Oh, the frames per animation is unforgivable. Look at it. This is the real thing. Oh, that's useful. Sheep, what are you jumping over there for? What are you jumping over there for? Jump up. Please. Now, how'd you get past this bloody part? Well, see, you don't even know where the edge is. You can't. Well, I did well. I'm just going for it, and this is just luck. Well, how about that? I cleared the pit. I've got no energy left, so it's probably going to just fucking kill me now. There you go. Straight back to beginning. Oh, bollocks. That's absolutely bollocks. Absolutely bollocks. You pass a pit of fire, which is renowned to be known to be one of the worst, most difficult parts of that game. The second stage of level 1 on all the versions. It was notorious for not being able to pass, not being able to grab the ropes in time, collision detection, the collision for grabbing the ropes was all wrong in a lot of the versions, only to dump you right at the back of this stage. This is a shit game. It's a shame. It really is, coming from such a massive, respectable software house, and all the versions I've seen have been brilliant. But this is, it's just awful. Look, it's the response. It takes a second for you to actually once you press the fire button, go on, you might as well fucking hit me, because I can't do anything. I don't think I'm going to carry on after this life. It's too unbearable. I'm getting bored. I'm not impressed with it. I'm not enjoying it. The dog's thrown up because of it. What can I say? The only thing going for it is it's very colourful. It's just a shame that it's just too slow to be enjoyed. Really is awful. Shame. Classic game, this. Classic game. And all the versions I've played have been pretty good, but this is vile. This really is vile. It's horrible. See, I thought I'd grab the rope there and I haven't. And now I haven't again because I've gone 2 frames too far. I can't grab this rope, it's not letting me, and I'm getting battered. Will you get up that fucking rope? I can't get up that rope and I've got everything coming for me now. Absolutely ridiculous. I just can't get up this bloody rope. Will you... I'm actually nudging the joystick one bit at a time because I can't grab that rope. Get up there! Why wouldn't you jump up the fucking rope? Oh, I still can't. I give up. I give up on this game. This is the pits. Look, I'm right underneath it. Grab that rope. Finally. And more of these fucking bats. I hate these fucking bats. Jesus. Right, now we're back where I failed. I've got a lot more energy this time, but let's see if I can actually get any further this time. So you can't grab the first rope. I just can't. There we go. Okay, we're getting further this time. I'd like to make it to the first boss anyway. We passed the pits again. And this time I got a lot more energy. Yeah, it's just, the animation's terrible, isn't it? It's really, it's just pants. Bats won't leave me alone, will they? They won't leave me alone. Okay, that's the furthest I've got. Move. Fuck off, bats. It's hard enough as it is without you little bastards. Oh, I've never landed on one of them before. Right. Go on then. Again with the bats. Taking more of my fucking energy away. Right. Now the boss is up here somewhere. But I can't see me doing it. It's just too jerky. And here we go with the ropes. And I've got all these fucking guys after me. And if I don't grab it this time, I'm going to be in trouble. Lucky I grabbed it. Jesus, this level's long. It's not normally, but because this is so slow, it comes across that way. Come on, before the fucking bats come again. That's it. Now the boss is over this part. I remember now. Are you actually gonna... That's it. I'm actually gonna... Yay! Wow, a little bit of loading. I actually got to the flipping boss. Oh dear. I'm gonna easily die now. Well, I am with this little bit of energy. I need to start again. And it's crashed. Oh god. Well, that just goes to show it's a wank game. It's not meant to be. I'm glad I didn't tackle a long play of this. What can I say? Rastan, absolutely shit. Completely shit. Worst games, just I must admit. It's very colourful. Nice title music, but that was ripped from the Spectrum 128. But there's no in-game music. Backgrounds on the outside levels, outside the castle levels, are absolutely bland and empty. It's so jerky, it's unbelievable. Jerky is one thing, but when you combine it with jerky and slow, you've got a recipe for a terrible game, and it is. It's a bad conversion, that's all there is. So on the shittometer for Rastan on the AMSTRAD CPC, to end my Rastan marathon uploads, I'm going to give it one big wet 87 shits on the shittometer for Rastan on the AMSTRAD CPC. 87 shits. Okay guys, that's about it from me. As I said, that's the end of the Rastan saga. Unfortunately, we had to end it on the shit game time. No way I was going to attempt to do a long play of this. It would have bored me to a point I would have gone into a coma. So stay away from it, boys. I'm not an Amstrad CPC master or massive fan, but I can tell you now, stay away from this version. If you want to play Rastan, stick to any of the other 8 bits or the actual arcade version if you can. Okay guys, until next time, take care of yourselves and happy gaming.